Hi guys, development is all about creativity. It's all about innovation, but what we encounter all the time is crossroads. Crossroads where we have to make choices. And sometimes these choices are really tough because we have to make a choice between two parameters which are actually contradicting. And one of them is comfort and durability. They are like enemies. You improve one, the other one is going down, and vice versa. So what we are talking here is about a polarity. That means we have two things that we want to achieve, ideally at an optimum, but unfortunately, technology doesn't allow it. So you are limited by technology. Sometimes you're limited even by other requirements, but you can never get both of them on an optimum. Let me show you on the flip chart what I think. So let's say we have durability. Which is clear. We have comfort. Both of them are conflicting. Both of them are not achievable. So we have to do either or we have to do, well, one on the optimum, the other one on a semi-optimum level. And that is what you call a polarity. Now, comfort. I said durability is clear. Comfort is not about feeling cozy, feeling nice. Comfort in tactical clothing is about providing gear, providing, in our case, clothing, which support the body at an optimum level, which support your mindsets on an optimal level. So you don't have to worry about that your pants are sliding down, that you cannot move in a certain direction, that things are not drying and you start to get cold a lot. So comfort is, in fact, the parameter which provides you the possibility that you can focus 150% on the outcome of your mission. So comfort is not about feeling cozy. Comfort is about the success of your mission. Our philosophy at ufpro is very clear. For us, when it comes to a conflict, comfort will be definitely the one that we put on top, and durability has to follow. Now, I would like to give you two examples which are very clear for you, that you understand where the conflict is. So let's take our Striker ultralight pants, and I will describe you a little bit the conflicts or how we solved the issue, how we solved the conflict between durability and comfort. So it was clear that priority is on comfort. Durability has to be as good as possible. Now, if I'm talking about durability, then that means that I would make a compromise on the visual appearance of a product. The functionality is still 100% maintained, it's given. But the product might over time look a bit fuzzy. And that was exactly what we encountered when we were developing Striker Ultralight. So for us in this specific case, comfort was synonymous with weight and of course with air permeability. Both are very critical for the comfort in the areas for which our ultralight pants are designed. So with this, I show you the process which we were going through. So first of all, we were choosing a material which was on the optimum of comfort. So the optimum on comfort was a very, very lightweight fabric, which provided super comfort, but unfortunately on the durability, it was really poor. So you see the distance from the durability, which tells you already, we have to do something. The goal was to get here, but that's a theoretical goal. So what our goal was then to choose a material which was getting closer to that optimum and at the same time increases the durability. And we were reaching, I would say we were reaching such a point. And that point means that we still have a durability which is reasonable, which means that you might see after some time some visual change on the surface of the fabric, but it still works. It still does the job. It's just a visual thing, and still the comfort is great. So during the process, we also tried fabrics which were more on this side. But the goal that we had here to, let's say, reduce the weight by at least 20% compared to Striker XT, we couldn't achieve it. We were too heavy. So we had to do something on the fabric again to get more towards that direction. So by choosing a very specific material which is only available with a couple of manufacturers, we found a material, but still that material, even though the tear strengths are fantastic, abrasion is super, but still there will be some visual damage that you can see on the surface. But it's not the functional error. There is no hole getting into the fabric. There is just a fuzzy appearance, maybe some pilling, maybe some color washouts on the surface of the fabric. So nothing that would compromise the outcome of a mission because you're standing in the middle of, I don't know where, with a big hole in your pants. It's more about, well, I'm not that handsome anymore because I have some pilling on my pants. So this is not the point. Comfort means mission comes first. So this is where we ended up in our Striker ultralight pants. So we ended up here, even though we wanted to get here, but due to technological reasons, we couldn't. Let's do the same thing for the Striker X combat shirt. So we got again durability, got comfort. Again, we have the conflict. Here the challenge was the torso area of the Striker X combat shirt. And this is because of another requirement which came on top. So it wasn't just about durability or comfort, there was also another one which said no melt, no drip. And I'm talking about the torso area of the material. Torso area of the material is not a fabric, it's a knit. It's a knitted material, and as it had to be no melt, no drip, there was just a certain type of fiber available, and all these fibers are bad when it comes to durability. These materials will show very soon fiber pullouts. They will show very soon pilling. There might be some other surface damage that visually you might not like. So there is a compromise that you have to make. So the compromise would be, okay, I know I have bad fibers. I know these fibers are not very durable. Well, if I would add more of these fibers, then I would definitely get more durability. But if I add more fibers, then I would lose again on the comfort. Because it's getting heavy, it's not going to dry back as fast as before. And I mean, the meaning and the philosophy and the actual vision behind a combat shirt is that you have a combination between a field shirt, sleeves, collar, and you have functional shirt, a t-shirt that you're wearing for sports. But t-shirts that you're wearing for sports are not no melt, no drip. They're 100% synthetic. 100% synthetic would provide excellent durability. Also, the comfort would be superb. It's just not no melt, no drip. So therefore, you have to get back to the drawing board and you have to say, okay, how could I get as much comfort as possible and still have a decent durability? And here the compromise was, in fact, that was the toughest compromise that I had to do in all of my product development experience. What did we do? We said we keep redrying as a comfort factor as a priority. We keep breathability as a comfort factor as priority. Durability, we want to have still as durable a torso area as possible, but if it would rip after half a year or so, then okay, that's the compromise that you have to make. So I'm not downgrading now the products. What I'm just telling you is, if you want a product that is as durable as our Striker XT Generation 2 shirt, then definitely no melt, no drip is not an option, because you will always have a compromise, and the compromise has to be made either here or either there. We were making the compromise strictly here because Striker X is for professionals, and for professionals in specific situations, redrying, air permeability, comfort are absolutely superior. Again, this is where we wanted to come out, and probably somewhere here in this area we are. So there will be damage of the torso material on the surface. There might be even one of the ceramic dots or two or three which are ripping off, but still the material is still intact. It is still working. You still have a combat shirt that does the job that you're expecting. So again, a terribly difficult compromise that you have to make, but you have to make it. There is no way out of it. If you want to be no melt, no drip, then definitely durability, in our understanding, has to be compromised. I think you know us now over the years. I think you understand we don't make a compromise because of costs. We would never do that. Our compromise is rather determined by that conflict between durability and comfort. And here is where we put the priority on comfort. If you have different expectations about the products, then I would totally understand that. You have also choices. You have, for example, the Striker XT shirt, which is, it's not no melt, no drip. It's not required to be no melt, no drip. Their durability and comfort are not a conflict. Only when that third factor came in or comes in, then this is a conflict.